I was in the right area. Draw your pupils. Where did those three guys go? They didn't leave the village, though. Which makes you think, well, what happened to them? Well, how silly am I? But, you know, if I look really closely around here, somewhere around here, look, he's hiding. Found you guys. Guys, seriously. We have a more important task for you guys. I prefer not to remember you guys. The Tavas guys. Well, congratulations on your new nickname. Maybe if you guys would stop being such jack-arses, you think? Maybe you shouldn't even tell them. Maybe you should just work for a living. I don't think anybody will ever believe you guys. Just give up on this story. Sometimes you have to lie to get ahead. Well, you're not wrong, Hans. Yeah. What? Oh, Hyland. She's a true warrior. Don't you ever forget that. Well then, assassins. Oh. I think I better go help. Seriously. More Polynesian soldiers. But why would Polynesian soldiers... Oh, they know why. They're after these three idiots. Because they remember stuff. They're loose ends, if you will. Also, they probably found out Lynn was a Shadow Walker. Yeah, seriously. Really? You have no idea what you're up against. It's the commander! With this nice bald... I was about to say that's a bald spot, but that's more like a crest on his helmet. So, let's try out some new powers while we're at it. We'll try out with her Chaos Prism. I doubt it's gonna work against a boss. But we also got Loki with some powerful magic. Medusa with powering up magic, if you will. And Atlas with his Estella. And a little bit of healing. So he's here to fight. Also we got Lick in reserve with his powerful magic. So here comes the chaos. It's green. I am surprised that actually worked. But still, a chilling response. A powerful chilling response, if you will. But I have bad news for this guy. I'm way more powerful than he is. Also, I could make him go to sleep, but that's not the point. He needs to just chill. When will people learn to just chill? I'm pretty chill myself, I think, most of the time. But enough about me. Let's talk about this commander here. What does he have in his left hand? It can't be a shield because he's not holding it right. Maybe he's posing for a pitcher. Well, that was his last pitcher. A lot of money, not much experience. Must have been a rather small squadron. But the town is not safe. Yeah. Ah, the Sand Roamer. I remember that story now. But we could go to Gomorrah. I'm not sure what that has to do with the current events, but it could be a refugee camp. Refugee town. And now, Lynn's sad. You made Lynn sad, you jerks. Honestly, I think it would be safer if you went on my ship. Alrighty, that little interlude done. I did have to look through the walkthrough on that, but I honestly, if I would have just looked a little bit harder... If I would have just looked a little bit harder. Also free in. So it's back to Sousa, or Sousa. Or the desert town if you prefer. Ah, there they are. It still smells the same after 15 years. But it's still pretty dusty. People have been living in their house, by the way. Also, what are you doing to that? Oh, is that the... Oh. Key item! Cogwheel. So, before all the people get back from the party, or wherever they go during the full moon, it's time for me to go underground. And Rudy is my mouthpiece, thank goodness. And now that we got all the cogs spinning, door opened. Well, what's inside the door? The underground shelter, of course. Where somehow, beasts like Hargus live. And because it's a full moon, well, yeah, this is gonna happen. Hargus just looks pretty annoyed at me at this point. But there's not much he can do. Especially when he looks the Medusa in the eyes. Tells him he's pretty. Pretty something, alright. But more importantly, the council has been doing stuff. And they've been working with the Bob Roy. Poor Golfy. So I should follow them, but for the moment being, I'm going to check out the side doors real quick, see if they have anything stored, unless I meet up monsters that are more powerful than my Estoma. Also, moon is changing. Even though we're technically in a town, we're in a dungeon. And that's all that matters. Everybody remembers the bird. Everybody also remembers this weirdo. The Infernal's cousin. Except I can't remember his name right now. Chironzon. Who is just as confused as everybody else. That is a powerful hit. I approve of it. I did cast Estoma, right? Well then. Let's have a conversation with Chironzon. I'm honored. There is. Rude. Bunch of yes or no questions. But fortunately he follows the same formula as the rest of them. And is pretty cheap at this point. So Chironzon has joined us. Yeah, he's just here to make conversations quick and easy. Unless it's against these two. A drooling, disappointed dog. Really mad. And upset. Upset little doggy. Just like my dog sometimes. On the left side, as I suspected, there is treasure. But what treasure is there for me? a nice soma, and a giant bone 1. Still need to go back to Death Valley. I may have missed a bone or two. And that's semi-important. So let's Toma once again to maybe avoid a few battles as I check out the right side. As suspected, 2 more treasure chests. A beast. It's Kingu! And he is not up for conversation. Well, he might be, but he's getting smacked. Because one thing I have learned from this game is never trust a monster in a box. Kingu got scorched. He's like a king, except he's a snake. I'm sure we will be meeting him down the road as well. But for right now, we need the treasure he has. Which would be a leech fang. A pretty good upgrade for our Sphinx. Even though our Sphinx is our weakest character right now. It's a beast type weapon. Well, they're all beasts, but you know what I mean. It's a fang type weapon. And there's Giant Bone 2. I think I have enough Giant Bones now. No, I'm missing Giant Bone 3. Remember, a giant probably has a lot of big bones. Also, there's the memo. And for more information, we should go upstairs. Now, some people walk 2 steps at a time when they walk upstairs. Most people, in fact, nowadays. I prefer to walk 1 step at a time. I just find it weird. And I also have 3 choices. So, to the right, as suspected, more treasure. A much-needed Luna Full. And a Pana Bar. Crunchy, chewy Pana. And to the left, making up for those treasures. A soil gem. I have yet to see a soil gem. But as suspected, it will increase an ability. Let's make it Vitality. And good old Magnetite. A beastie's favorite. So we got a weird portal here. That of course leads to the other side. Into a mountainous place with a lot of containers. Everybody remembers the story about those container boys, right? They're containers full of people. Brainwashed people. Including, oh god, Golfy. And Rudy is correct, but not to brag. They have a hostage. So we become hostages ourselves of the Bob Roy. to go into sodomy. I mean Sodom. Oh dear. Aboard the Sand Rover. The train of doom, if you will.